Hello and welcome to King Kaboobler Plays Mega Man 3. Today we will be looking at the second battle of K-176. K-176, of course, is the robot that will house the spirit forms of all the robot masters from Mega Man 2. You see, Dr. Wily liked those robots so much, he just couldn't do a third game without them. That and the sales of Mega Man 2 were awesome. So why not bring back those robots one more time for one more go-round? This game does something that most of the Mega Man games, pretty much I think all the Mega Man games have not done, and that is to bring back all the old robot masters from the previous game. And really, it is quite amazing. It hasn't been done since, and it is great. And we are going to a repurposed version of a Gemini Man stage right here. And pretty soon, we will be fighting against the great K-176. Or is it K-196? I don't know. It's insane. Now Mega Man has to fall into the pits of hell, where he will be accosted and destroyed by so many little mega robotic sperms that exist in these little robotic eggs. How does that work? Mega Man, well, you see, Dr. Wily has kind of a twisted imagination. He likes to put little sperms in little eggs. They're really quite cheap to make. Each one only cost Dr. Wily $60. You think it would cost more? It doesn't. It's made from very cheap parts that were purchased from the dollar store. And yeah, it works just fine. They're not really meant to defeat Mega Man, not these little guys. They're just meant to give Mega Man a little bit of trouble. Maybe give Mega Man a little false sense of confidence, because they're so freaking easy. That way, when the harder enemies come, Mega Man isn't trying so hard. Or at least that's the thought that Dr. Wily had when he made these little guys. Then again, even though they only cost $60 each, look how many there are. It all adds up, folks. You think Dr. Wily has unlimited funds? He kinda does, because he's actually funded by some world leaders. Because if Dr. Wily is able to accomplish what he intends to accomplish, well, that can be very, very useful for some of the world leaders, as they will take down Dr. Wily and use what he has built as a means of their own bids to take over the world. And we just beat the very, very first form of K-176 in this level. And we will be moving on into the second form. The second form's coming right up. These levels are actually somewhat small. But you got to appreciate these little glowing, color-changing blocks that appear in this game, in this level. They really are quite nice. A nice little touch. Capcom, you make good games. King Kaboobler has spoken. And Mega Man can easily exist underwater without any fear of rust, because Mega Man is built and coated with an anti-rust-proof bonding agent. Dr. Light thought of everything. Actually, that was one of the very, very first things Dr. Light thought of, because really, if you're thinking about it, you have metallic creatures such as Mega Man what would be one of the easiest ways to try to take him down? Well, water. Try to submerge him in water for a long time, mess up his bits. If he's in there long enough, he might rust out. Not gonna happen with Mega Man. Not gonna happen with any of Dr. Light's creations. And Dr. Wily, of course, has thought of that himself, and he has incorporated his own anti-rust elements, bonding agents, whatever, into his own robots. These little guys are kind of cool. They just climb down ladders. Climb down ladders. They can climb over anything. Spikes don't hurt them. Nothing hurts them. Except for Mega Man's blasters. That's right. Mega Man's blasters are their weakness. And now we are going to the final battle, ladies and gentlemen. The final battle of Part 2. K-9... Which robot master has K-176 taken upon himself this time? Why, it is Snake Man. And what defeats Snake Man? Well, I'm not too sure at this point, but we will find out. It won't... Oh, wait, that's Bubble Man. No, never mind, that's Snake Man, that's Bubble Man. His greenness, his green color had fooled me for a moment, but the bubbles are the telltale sign. It is indeed Bubble Man. Well, that round was never going to be won. There was only 25% health, and I still wasn't sure which one would defeat Bubble Man, but I do believe it should be something to do with fire. Sparks seem to work pretty well, too. In fact, they work really well. Who needs fire when you have sparks?